MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasquez, and welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of the series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Blake Snell is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts? They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Andrew Benintendi is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 107.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. And now pitch on the way. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. A 3-0. Is taken, strike one.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. And that's dead center for strike one. Verdugo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1, here it comes. hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ready on 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
One left for the Red Sox. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Eovaldi will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Joey Wendell is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he popped him up. Bogarts into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Wendell aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running in there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate, Hunter Renfro, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2. Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 0-1 offering.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. Still no score. Here now is Rafael Devers. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Rafael Devers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled off. Drilled right back up the middle. Adames scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. Here's the pitch.
0-1 for count.
And 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
On to first, but it's too late. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Previous history with Blake Snell, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Striding in, Michael Chavis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
0-1.
0-1, here's the pitch. And there's ball one.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
And leading up for the Reds, the right fielder, Boston Meadows.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Popped him up. Bogarts is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Adames.
So digging in now, Willie Adames. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Here comes the first pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Benintendi in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
And that will bring in Yandi Diaz. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Standing in, Mitch Moreland, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Mitch Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Moreland, originally from Mississippi. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
1-2. Here it comes. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Change up. A little bit inside. 1-0. 3rd inning. No score to this point. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Zunino, the former Seattle Mariner, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Fastball well outside.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Nobody out, runner on first. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Working for the punch out and the offering. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Devers has it, and there's one away. So stepping in, Brandon Lau, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 11.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Renfro, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-0. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. Changeup called strike 1. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Xander Goldberg now. And there he goes towards second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well,
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball inside.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Hops this one up. Meadows coming in on it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Michael Chavis is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Mitch Moreland is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Ready for another chance? G-Man Choi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series, as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Willie Adames. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up. But I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Yandi Diaz, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So coming to the plate, Yandi Diaz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First offering on its way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Kiermaier's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Outside. 3-0 now. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. And the Rays are staked to a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
The 1-0. Four runs here in this half inning. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi will match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And this will be fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Back up the middle. Adames picks it up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Out into right center. Well hit. Verdugo rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Andrew Kittredge, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Andrew Kittredge.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Rafael Devers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Too low, 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Meadows moving back. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the fifth. The Rays 4 and the Red Sox 3. Marcus Walden, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lowe. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 1-0 home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. In now, G-Man Choi, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Two and 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Austin Meadows would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the count will be full. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ready once again, Austin Meadows. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Verdugo retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Kevin Pillar.
He's set. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
The next 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score holds at 4-3. Ready now, Willie Adames. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Not shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Kevin Kiermaier will be next. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch coming. Here it is. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. Slider laid off for a ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Shoots this one over to first. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and set to go as the third baseman, Yandi Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as it is now 7-3.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Darwin's Hernandez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 63, Darwin Hernandez.
Mike Zunino will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Whoa, that's down.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2.
Pull, that's inside.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Joey Wendell waits on deck. 3 runs already home here. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Joey Wendell, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pilar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 2 out, nobody on. Left field and deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfro. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive. That's a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Here it comes, 1-0. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 2-1. Line hard toward right center. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on him.
Ryan Brazier gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Willie Adames. He swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts has it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Colin Poche is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Renfro will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Here's J.D. Martinez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi.
And leading up for the Reds.
Bottom of the inning now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Kiermaier.
First delivery to him on the way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Yandi Diaz will be next. That misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Stepping into the box, Yandi Diaz. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. Here now is Mike Zunino. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Joey Wendell is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rays 12 and the Red Sox 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start us off in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Breaking ball called, 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Heath Hembree enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfro.
The left fielder, Hunter Renfro.
Pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First delivery to him on the way. Ji-Man Choi is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And he takes a called strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here's the 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Austin Meadows drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. Devers in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Diego Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Chavis.
Now to the plate, Michael Chavis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now back, the first baseman.
Red Sox down to their final out now. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Pitch on the way. Bullet back up the middle. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big sixth inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Twelve to 3 is the way this one ends. Tampa Bay earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Andrew Kittredge takes home the win. Nate Eovaldi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasquez. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and